So I'm just thinking that if
exactly
if it was an automatic issue, why doesn't the independent presidential candidate then also have their vice replace them? Or is it your concern that because this is for parliamentary, independent doesn't, running mate doesn't arise, which is why in the presidential case it's different?
You've made a very important argument as well. You realize that when we read Regulation 17, it talks about, in the case of, say, an independent candidate, it says that there will be no need for a replacement. But that's why I've insisted that this applies to parliamentary and any other elections, but not presidential, because as you have rightly said, if it comes to a presidential, it will be two persons tickets. Now, I understand your argument very well that the party elected one person and then that person picks a running mate. But if you take the filing of nominations and the affidavits and all that they go through, when they win elections, that person becomes the vice president. Whether some people in the party did not directly vote for the person or not, that person becomes the vice president of the country. So the system has been done such that when you win election, that person takes over. And if you are in power and unfortunately you die, that person becomes the president. So the same argument could hold for the fact that you have already filed your nominations and you have attached that person as your running mate. And you've sworn an affidavit to that. So it shouldn't be that the party now then decides that we are going to now nominate another person. But I mean, that's my considered view. A political party may want to decide that, well, they would want to spend more money, they want to go through conflict, they want to go through all those motions and then come up with a new person. It means that they don't even trust in the vice presidential candidate to be a presidential material. That's how maybe I would look at it in terms of my way of interpreting it. But suffice that to say, I think that that shouldn't take away from the fact that I believe that currently we don't have any law or any procedure to sort of cure what has just happened.